Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video we're going to learn some awesome language for describing people, which will help you get that grade in the IELTS exam and speak more like a native. Let's get straight to it. Imagine this situation. You've got a friend and you're very lucky to have him as a friend because he is so kind and helpful. Every time he sees a homeless person in the street, he's the kind of guy that will stop and chat to them. Sometimes he will even give them a drink just to make sure they're okay. It all comes so naturally to him because he's so kind and generous. Now, all of these adjectives are very basic, but there is one really impressive word that we can use that puts all of these together and describes this person. That adjective is benevolent. He is a benevolent person. My friend is such a benevolent guy. So instead of saying my friend is such a kind and helpful guy, which is okay but it's very basic English, not very impressive, you can now say my friend is benevolent. He's such a benevolent guy. Now that is really impressive English. Benevolent is an adjective and it just means kind and helpful. Benevolence is the noun and benevolently is the adverb. Let's see how we can use it. Being a carer is the perfect career for her due to her benevolent nature. He didn't want anything for fixing my bike. He did it out of pure benevolence. She smiled at me benevolently as soon as I walked through the door. She's always been a benevolent woman, donating to charity at every opportunity. She just has a heart of gold. What does it mean to have a heart of gold? Well, it's very simple. It just means you are kind and generous, except this is a really impressive idiom. So instead of saying, my grandmother is so kind and generous, you can say, my grandmother has a heart of gold. Let's see how we can use it. Ever since she was a child, she's always had a heart of gold. My cousin has been involved in volunteering almost all of her adult life. She just has a heart of gold. James just has a heart of gold. He always goes out of his way to help the needy. This idiom is a really impressive way to say you make a special effort to do something. You go out of your way to do something. And this is how we use it. She really cares about the environment. If she sees some litter, she always goes out of her way to pick it up. The receptionist went out of her way to make sure the room was ready on time. My neighbour absolutely adores cats and she always goes out of her way to feed the strays. So let's have a quick review. Remember this guy? Your kind and helpful friend? Well, he's not your kind and helpful friend anymore. He is your benevolent friend. He often stops to help the needy. He often goes out of his way to help the needy. It is so natural to him because he's so kind and generous. Let's not say he's kind and generous. Let's say he has a heart of gold. My friend is so benevolent. He always goes out of his way to help the needy. He's just got a heart of gold. So next time you want to describe somebody who's nice, kind or generous, you know what words to use. Use these words at every opportunity, then eventually they will be a part of your vocabulary. If you want to improve your speaking skills with me, head over to my website nativeenglishwithalex.com and check out my exclusive conversational English classes. Whether you want to improve your IELTS grade, learn English for work or something more general, I will adapt my classes so you get exactly what you need from them. If you learned something from this video, please consider subscribing to my channel and giving me a massive thumbs up because it's super helpful and it will help me grow my channel so I can keep making free content for you. See you next time for more Native English with Alex.